Hey guys, Michelle Madison here, and I'm back at Homegoods with another tablescape pop-up in store. So I put this spread together for Thanksgiving on the spot. So I'm going to post the next video where I'm going to go into details about my inspiration, some tips and tricks for making your turkey day awesome. Hey guys, it's Michelle here and I'm back. So here is a full shot view of my tablescape. This one is Thanksgiving inspired. Giving you guys a little zoom in a pan. Oh, here's what was left in my shopping cart. Let me give you a closer shot. See if this one gives you a little bit more of the details. So as you guys could see, I still kind of went in the direction of orange for Thanksgiving. I did a little bit more, focus more on the burnt orange and gold, some shimmery details. Again, I used whatever was available here in store. Even though we are a ways away from Thanksgiving, we're about 3 weeks out. A lot of the good stuff is gone. Not to say this isn't good, but I'm just saying my options were very limited. Everything's mostly for Christmas right now. So I kind of just went with the direction of, since I'm hosting Thanksgiving with my cousin, Andre, and his main focal wall where we eat at is like yellow. So I was trying to see if I could put something together that would be in line with that. But this was the best thing I feel like I could come up with. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know. You notice that I'm using these dessert slash salad plates. It's only because my space is very limited again. Everything is decked out for Christmas right now, so all the available tables are gone. So I had to use this available table, and it's on the narrow side if you could see. It's pretty narrow. There we go. So you see how narrow it is? Yeah. So that's why I'm using that. If you're using a standard size table, of course you'd use a dinner plate and you could layer it with a salad plate. But this actually is a great opportunity to discuss something. So I have seen some people have smaller tables that they're using. For example, if they're hosting an event at a restaurant or another type of event space where the tables aren't the traditional like banquet size or dinner tables. And I still see people forcing the chargers on the table. And sorry if I'm making this a little shaky. So this is one of the chargers I had. I promise I wasn't trying to go for bling or sparkly, but for some reason it just, I'm like a moth to a flame. I can't get away from these things. So this is a charger, right? So as you could see, had I set the table with the charger, you see how it hangs off? Yeah, it's like your toe that hangs off the front of your shoe. That happens to me because, yeah, that happens to me. This is not good. If you're having to do this for an event that you're hosting, please don't do it. If you have to force it, don't. I know chargers are nice and formal and they're pretty, but if you have to force it like that, don't do it. You have other options. You could either just not put a plate, like in this case, we could take the plate away, and you could just go with the napkin. You could make it even more special if you have capabilities, or if it's in your budget, you could do like a name card or something, or put something edible, put a gift, something there to eat up that space. But you don't necessarily have to do a charger, especially if it's not a formal event like a wedding. Just don't force it. That's all I gotta say. So back to our Thanksgiving spread. I was really challenged with stemware this time around. I think I went back like 4 times looking for stemware, but Thanksgiving is one of the big holidays for eating, so people are feasting away. You're probably gonna have 3 plus 4 courses meals. So I think this is when you bring out all the good stemware, all the good china, put everything out, because here until New Year's you're gonna be eating like a pig, and there's no shame in that. So I went ahead and I did 2 stemware options. You don't have to do it like this. You don't have to be so formal. I also set it up where you had 1 stemware, so you don't have to feel like everything has to be so formal. Again, when you're hosting, let it be about you, your personality, and your guests. Don't follow. I'm not big into following. You don't have to be traditional. You could be very modern. You could do stemless stemware, which I tried to do, but it just didn't work for this. So needless to say, you also notice I did 2 different plate setups. So I did this solely because you don't have to always have it hanging like this. I just like to do that. And plus, really, one of the plates had a sticker on it, so I was just trying to cover it. So I figured this flowed very well. But you could do it too. It's all up to you. My color palette, if you've noticed from my other videos, I always like to pop out color. So this one, I popped it out with a seafoam green pumpkin. I was trying not to do too much pumpkin for Thanksgiving because pumpkin is, you know, it's expected, especially for Thanksgiving. And I hate to do things that are expected, but I was limited. So just did what I had to do and just had to, you know, bite the bullet. So I also have this oversized pear candle, which I absolutely love. I think that, I don't know why I keep having candles and I don't have candles in my house, but for some reason, every time I do a tablescape, I get drawn to candles. So candles are great for filling up your space so you don't have a lot of negative space. As you can see, I've spoken about that. Okay, we have a little bit here just because I used a riser. Again, this table is very, it's low because it's not a sitting table for eating. But just for the sake of the video, I put a riser under my talking sign that says thankful because it is Thanksgiving and that's the reason for the season. We're being thankful for all that we are blessed with. So that's why that's there. But if this was a traditional dinner table, I would not have used that riser. So back to the story at hand. So I also use these gift boxes. They're actually, I believe they're for Christmas. As you could see, they have the snowflake on them. They're in different patterns, which I love. I love textures and patterns, if you've seen any of my other videos. So if you're on a budget or you just, you know, want to be mindful with hosting for the holidays, you could actually use these going forward for Christmas. I would say to change it up, if you're hosting again for Christmas, you could just take off the lid, put the box over and put a bow on it or something. I would contrast it with a color pop, something different. You could stay with the same color palette that they have here, and you could do like a shimmery, sparkly silver, or you could do like a red, do whatever you want. Anything is possible. It's all in a matter of presentation, how you pull it all together. As I've said before, you always want to, I guess the rule of twos and mirrors, you always want to mirror things because it pulls things back. If you have one of something, you could make it a center focal point, or you could try to get something that's similar, just to even it out. But again, that's just my thing. Doesn't mean that that's the rule of thumb. But yeah, just have fun with it. And like I always do, I put everything out, you know, I see what works, what doesn't, put it back. It's okay. It's not that serious. Don't overthink it. But if you get overwhelmed, that's when you know you're going in the wrong direction. So, yeah. But this is my Thanksgiving Inspo spread. I hope it was helpful for you guys. I really want to do something a little bit more tropical, because we are in the tropics. You know, there were a lot of things here for my Key West folks. A lot of snowbirds are coming down now to the south, so I know they love to show off for the holidays to their northern friends, you know, that they're here in the south in the warmth. But yeah, just do whatever you want. Try to come in with somewhat of a direction, but be flexible, because again, you are, you know, shopping at a discounted retailer. So you're not gonna always find matches for things. Be open to being eclectic. You know, just try it out. That's all I gotta say. It's Homegoods. Just come, have fun, play around. It's like the candy store, but for decor. All right. So, comment definitely follow me. Hit me up on Instagram at Michelle_MadisonTV. Also, subscribe to me on YouTube. Comment with any questions that you may have. Let me know what you end up doing. Share some of your pictures. I would love to see what you guys do for your turkey day. And stay tuned for more, because I'll be doing videos throughout the entire holiday season. I think I'm going to work on something for Friendsgiving, and also for those of you who are party planning for your office holiday parties. So stay tuned for those. And in the meantime, enjoy your holidays, guys. And thanks for watching. Love ya.